Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm ITT. I'm here again with a new video which was much awaited regarding the comparison of Android devices in comparison of iPhone SE. As I promised you before, I've gone through a lot of devices and I came across a few which I'm going to demonstrate on this video, talking about their pros and cons when compared to iPhone SE and all. I choose this particular price segment, 300 to 500, because the devices, when it comes to flagship, they are becoming ridiculously expensive. I mean, there you can see on the screen, I'm just posting you the prices of the new devices. And yes, a $100 to $200 phone will do the job, but I think 300 to 500 in between is the sweet spot for me. So without any further ado, there you go.
iPhone SE 2020, new budget iPhone with that fierce and mighty A13 Bionic chip. And what do we have here in comparison? First is Google's Pixel 3a at a price point of $399. However, price is going down as Google's Pixel 4a is around the corner, which might be priced same as iPhone SE. Pixel 3a comes with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 670, which is a mid-range processor, and the build quality is not as premium as of iPhone SE. However, Pixel makes up in other sections. Pixel 3a screen is much bigger than SE, a 5.6 inches OLED display compared to 4.7 inches LCD display on iPhone SE. Google's Pixel 3a is also rocking a better display resolution of 1080p rather than 720p on SE. Pixel 3a and SE comes with single rear camera of 12 megapixel with f2.0 and f1.8 aperture, but Google's image processing is far much better than iPhone's. For video recording geeks, it's a different story though. Pixel 3a can record 1080p as well as 4K video at 30 frames per second right out of the box, with up to 240 frames per second for slow motion video recording at 720p resolution from rear camera and 30 frames per second at 1080p from front facing camera, whereas iPhone SE can record 1080p and 4K from both rear and front facing cameras and can go up to 240 frames per second slow motion video recording at 1080p resolution. Google's Pixel 3a comes with 3000 mAh battery, whereas iPhone SE is around 1850 mAh battery. Also, Pixel 3a is equipped with USB Type-C port and 3.5mm headphone jack compared to age-old single lightning port on iPhone SE. Now, Pixel 3a will be supported for coming 3 years of future software updates by Google. Let us step up the competition with Samsung's A51. It comes with octa-core Exynos 9611, which again does not hold up to A13 performance. However, it does flex its muscles with up to 8GB of RAM. Samsung is a clear king in the segment of displays, and A51 is no exception, as it comes with 6.5 inches Full HD Infinity O AMOLED display with almost no bezels and a punch hole front facing camera. That's a modern design. It is rocking a quad camera setup at rear with that slide bump, a 48 megapixel main camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, a 5 megapixel depth camera for that great bokeh effect, and a 5 megapixel macro camera. A51 can record 1080p and 4K resolution video at 30 frames per second from rear camera and slow motion video at 240 frames per second at 1080p resolution. Though keep in mind that the image processing of A51 is not as good as Pixel 3a, even on video recording. All those big megapixel numbers just fades away when results are compared side by side with Google's Pixel 3a. A51 does come with USB Type-C port and a 15-watt fast charging just like Google's Pixel 3a. A51 is boasting a 4000 mAh battery, which is way bigger than iPhone SE and Google's Pixel 3a, and certainly can keep up with you for much longer. However, future software support for Samsung phones are, let's say, far cry from selling point. Now, the last one I found worthy of comparison is Xiaomi K20 Pro with a price tag of $250. It comes with an unrealistic set of features at the given price point, starting with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 855 processor, second to A13 on this list, and the last year's flagship processor. It does hold a lot of power for day-to-day use. On top of that, K20 Pro comes with 8GB of RAM. K20 Pro is not lagging behind on display sections either, as it comes with 6.4 inches of AMOLED display with 1080p resolution. It is rocking a triple camera setup at the rear though, a 48 megapixel main camera, a 13 megapixel super wide angle 125-degree view camera, and an 8 megapixel 2x telephoto lens. K20 Pro can record up to 4K resolution video at 60 frames per second and a whopping 960 frames per second slow motion video at 1080p resolution from main camera. It also features a 20 megapixel pop-up selfie camera. Talk about attitude and style. It can record videos at 1080p resolution at 30 frames per second. K20 Pro photos and videos can hold up to standard of Pixel 3a, which is great compared to other phones on this list. K20 Pro comes with 4000 mAh battery, just like Samsung's A51, and to power it up, USB Type-C port is added to the phone, and it can support up to 27-watt fast charging, much faster than any other phone on this list. So there you have the best smartphone in the price segment of $250 to $500.
I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for your time for watching it. If you loved it, do not forget to like and subscribe. If you want to comment something, go right down below in the comment section. Put your comments. If you want some extra information on any of these devices, feel free to write it. I'll make an exclusive video about it. Stay safe, stay in. See you in the next video. Take care.